right, this is fans' opinion from the street side. We've seen the 90 minutes of a big match. That is a match at Old Trafford. Yeah, the match between Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. It was a wow game. Five-star goal performance in this encounter. 3 for Nottingham Forest and 2 for Manchester United. You saw that match. And how will you rate Nottingham Forest so far in this encounter?
Yeah, good performance. It shows how mature the team has grown under their Portuguese coach, the former Wolverhampton coach. And the way they played in the first half, they got the first goal, considered one. But coming into the second half, it shows that the tactical brilliance of the coach. During the Arsenal game, you will see that managers are not really clear about the way we approach the game. So first half, the coach studied how he approached the game and released the missile second half. And they took out 3 points. It was the spaces were there to see very clear in the first half, and Nuno Espirito Santos exposed it and took advantage of it. So
we're talking about the brilliance of Nuno Espirito Santos. Which of those tactics do you actually see him employ against Manchester United that actually gave him that edge? Because right now I would say it's a light edge. Because if we had allowed this game to be played, maybe added 10 minutes, probably Manchester United would have equalized.
I don't think so. I think it's a game whereby Man U started coming out second half because Nottingham Forest was comfortable where they were, so they just wanted to run down the clock. And secondly, what helped Nottingham Forest was that first half, Man U was leaving pocket spaces in between their lines in the defense, and he just had to take advantage of it. Then spaces are not just for bodies to go through, they are for balls to go through, so you can shoot outside the box and you can attack inside the box. So and they did it. One went into inside the box, then one went in from outside the box, the other went in. So top performance overall.
I think it's like Premier League is gradually saying to Ruben Amorim, welcome to Premier League, welcome, because we have seen the back-to-back loss for Ruben Amorim. The last one against Arsenal, 2-0 in that encounter. Today against Nottingham Forest, 3-2 in this encounter. So do you think it's time for him to start buckling up for a greater future for Manchester United?
First, I think it was Man U that happened to him. Man U has happened to a lot of people, like Sancho. Man U is currently happening to Anthony. You just see him go to another club and begin to shine. So Man U in fact, it's happening to Onana too. Because when you expose your goalkeeper, they concede goal as if they brought it from their village. So Man U is happening to many of them. Bruno Fernandes, he has not won the Champions League because Man U happened to him. Wow. Adibeni went to Madrid, or he would have won the Champions League because he's a top player. So I think it's Man U that has happened to Ruben Amorim. So, but I think the direction is taken. If these losses will not make him fidget out the way Ten Hag did, maybe I don't know, maybe for 10 to 15 years, maybe Man U can now stabilize. But no, seriously speaking, they need to give him at least 1 to 2 seasons before he could balance that team well. But they can win some games, but to compete with the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, where they are, Chelsea is not there yet. Where Liverpool, Man U, Arsenal are, they are Liverpool, Man City, not Man U, is their neighbor. Man City, Liverpool and Arsenal, where they are is far ahead of others. So if you want to meet up, you need consistency. And I think that the club that looks more like bridging that gap has to be Chelsea.
All right, looking at the Ruben Amorim tactics, from the defense to the midfield to the forward line, what do you make out of what he's trying to achieve? Looking at the back line, a strange formation that is not used to Manchester United, and looking at the way he's working the midfield and the forward, I just can't understand what he's doing. But you can see there is a prospect in the team.
There's a change.
There's a change in the team, but I still don't understand what you want to achieve with this player.
The thing is this: when you see modern day coaches like Amorim, there are a lot of informations in their setup. What they do is, now every player must know where they should be off the ball and on the ball. It is training ground routine. if you don't understand positional play, you cannot play for those kinds of things and managers. And a lot of players in Man U don't understand positional play. One of them is Rashford. Because I don't know, maybe Man U has happened to him, his mentality has shifted, he grew from the academy. Maybe if he gets exposed to another team, maybe he will do better. But Rashford has been, and some other guys. But the beauty about Ruben Amorim is this kind of manager that will protect the players in the press, not throw them under the bus. So what it is that 3-4-2-1 formation doesn't mean that's what will happen throughout the game. When they are attacking, they can be playing 3 at the back. When they are defending, they can become 5. When they are attacking, it can be 2 defenders. Others attack. It can be 1. So it depends on the positional play. That's why the fingering communication, sorry to use, you understand?
Fingering, yeah.
You understand? So, not the kind of one Guardiola used. But I think on a serious note, it's going to grow part-time players with it's not the pattern that people will just get, except for technically sound players. And I think Man U players has long stood with, I don't want to mention that word, but I think he can do well over time.
All right, you can hear him. You can hear great analysis from the great analyst himself. The match that just ended. That is fans' opinion from the street side.